me first of all say that I've had a tremendous career with the Salvation Army. And I really don't look at it just as a career, but I look at it as a calling, an opportunity to make a difference in wherever the Army appointed me as a Salvation Army officer. I always wanted to make a difference. And Greenville gives me that opportunity to make a tremendous difference with the building of the Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Center. What a wonderful opportunity in a career of mine, which is coming to an end in about 4 years, to be able to be a part of such a substantial facility and a program that will certainly do what Ray and Joan Kroc wanted it to do. On this journey, I've had over 40 years with the Salvation Army. I've had opportunities to pastor churches or be a co-officer, as we call pastors co-officers. I've had opportunities to be on divisional staffs, which supervise Army programs throughout the divisions. I've been on the national liaison for the Salvation Army between Boys and Girls Clubs of America. I was appointed some years ago to the International College for Officers, which is ICO, which is an 8-week program in London, England, where only certain people are selected for that opportunity. I've had area commands that I've been responsible for, where metropolitan cities, where there are a number of Army programs and so forth. And now I find myself in Greenville, which is a wonderful opportunity for me to make that difference in the lives of people. My wife, Kay, has been a Salvation Army officer longer than I have been. And my wife is a wonderful lady. She's a Salvation Army officer in her own right. And she's a great right-hand lady that carries on the duties that she has, her responsibility in Greenville also. I was born in a little town called Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I got my education from the school system there in Rocky Mount. Went on to college and went on to the School for Officers Training in Atlanta, where I was commissioned as a Salvation Army officer in June 1972. So I've been around a while and have experienced a number of things that the Army does throughout the country in programming such as we have here in Greenville. My present position is the area coordinator for the Salvation Army in Greenville County. I've been in this appointment for a year and a half, coming from Washington, D.C. as Divisional Secretary for the nation's capital division. My responsibility here is to be sure that the Salvation Army advances in the city and county of Greenville to its full potential. One of my highlights right now for the last year and a half has been focused on the completion of the Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Center. At the completion of that, hopefully at the end of August, I'll turn that total program over to Lieutenant Jim Taylor and his wife Ashley to be the co-officers and the Kroc administrators. I'll kind of fade out into the sunset, but I'll have a watchful eye on what's happening and how the facility is progressing as it moves into its first full year of operations, which I believe will be a tremendous asset to the community of Greenville and Greenville County. Well, it was one of Joan Kroc's vision was to have every child to achieve all it could achieve. And so she wanted kids to dream big and wanted them to accomplish everything that they could accomplish in their life. For example, if a kid wanted to learn how to play basketball and become a basketball player, that's what she wanted him to be able to do at the Kroc Center. If that person wanted to learn how to sing or dance, she wanted them to learn that at the Kroc Center. She wanted them to be able to achieve in their life and be able to give back when they became adults and had the opportunity to give back to the community also. So my expectation is to see those dreams fulfilled and every child have an opportunity to become whatever they want to become and for their parents to be a part of that process. We don't want to leave out the parents. We are not their parents, but we are in a position to make a difference in the lives of every child from wherever they come from in the county. We want to make that difference and give that child the opportunity. We want that to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, a beacon of opportunity. And I believe that will happen with the staff and the leadership that we're bringing together at the present time to begin the process of opening that Croc Center.